Hey guys, welcome back to the 2.5 Beards podcast. You're here with Pranav,
Abs,
Rayon,
and we're here with two special guests actually. If you'd like to introduce yourselves, it would be nice.
Hey yo, it's Daniel.
Hey,
What are you saying?
What are you saying? No, what are you saying?
I don't know what to do here.
And then we've got the other half of the duo,
it's Umi.
and that completes the 5 of AB.
Hey.
Stop. I thought we dropped that.
No, I
No,
mean,
no, we never drop AB. Once you're in, you never leave.
Yes, sir.
All right.
what are you saying? What are you man saying? Fuck yeah,
Tired.
welcome to the show, lads.
Yeah, it's Daniel from Twitter, innit?
Daniel Br-
Don't do that.
Daniel
Don't do
Br-
that.
Yeah, don't bait him out.
Listen, I'm just here, innit? I'm excited to be here to see the production.
Yeah. Uma-chan, what are you saying?
Just gonna have a bit of conversation.
Yeah.
Let's see what's
It's
going on.
What's your conversation?
I'm
Get
dead.
intellectual in this.
Yeah, let's just start by like asking these two like what they've been doing in it. Like, what's been happening in your weeks, Daniel?
Well, you know, COVID and all that shit. Sort of.
I don't know,
everything
Daniel.
up.
We're asking you, all right? We don't
Well,
know
I mean,
what's
yeah, I
going on.
mean, obviously back to work now. What? 2 weeks now? 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
It's been quite pretty normal in sense of like work. So I work in retail, obviously. So people still shop, people still buy shit, but no one really cares about COVID. I feel like this time around.
Bro, everyone's just rushing for Christmas, isn't
Yeah, no, like when I'm on my way to work on a tube and shit, like it's still
It's
the
normal.
same shit. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know, life in itself is still the same, really.
What are you saying, Abs, Ray?
Yeah, same old like COVID world, innit?
What is a COVID world for you?
Work where we serve a customer every half an hour. Like that's it.
Oh,
Literally, that's
Are
all.
we-
That's all I do for.
we've
like,
been in
just sit and
lockdown
wait.
for how long? -2 hours.
What?
Minus 2 hours? No, 3 hours. We'll be in lockdown in 3 hours. Yeah. It's the last link up before
Midnight.
the end of the year, innit?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the last link of the year.
Let's
Yeah.
hope it's not too long because we don't want to take no breaks from this.
Yeah. Well, Rayon, what have you been doing this week then? What's your week been like?
Just same old. It's just for me. It's still work. Even during the lockdown, I'll probably still be at work. Well, actually, apart from the Christmas break, I'll still be at work for a few days going in, which is pointless. But yeah.
Yeah, thanks for asking about my week, guys. I really appreciate your caring.
How's your week, brother?
You
My
you
week
show
has
everyone your
been...
week.
Huh?
You show everybody your week,
No, I
anyways.
didn't. I
I know what you was doing
What was
this
I
week.
doing? What was I
yeah.
doing?
Gifts, Harrods, Selfridges.
Working. Actually, do you know what? I didn't actually go Selfridges.
Oh, Selfridge. Oh, I went Selfridges today. It was so packed,
It all
so packed.
Oh,
Literally,
Lord.
like I was like trying to get to the exit, and it was just people just on top of you.
Bruv, I don't know how
Way
you
too
went
many.
today, bruv. On
And-
Saturday,
and-
this is the weekend before Christmas.
Oh, this is the thing. So I was in Selfridges. This is a bit off topic, but I was in Selfridges, right? I was with my girl, and continuously, right? I was walking. So we was shopping for her mum's makeup,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming that the guy was gay, right? And
Why are you assuming that?
because he was this is
Let him
not my
finish the
story.
story.
Let me
Let
finish the
him
story.
finish the
So I'm
story.
assuming the guy's gay. I'm assuming the guy's gay. And we kept walking past like the makeup bit, right?
Mm.
And as I'm walking past, he like looks at me up and down and
He's
then
checking you out.
yeah, and then whispers to like
I mean,
his
he's quite
colleague, his
attractive, you
female
are.
colleague. So then I noticed it, but I ignored it. Like I'm
Mm.
just like he might be commenting on something else, that,
Definitely
you know,
would,
whatever.
definitely would.
And then because it was the makeup square like bit,
Yeah.
we walked past there a few times. And every time I walked past,
Yeah.
he would look at me and like whisper. It annoyed me a little bit because I'm like, that's rude. Like,
But
You
yeah.
made it
liked
obvious.
You
You
liked
made
it though, really?
no, like obviously I'm just like,
You were gassed. You were
Wait,
probably
wait,
no,
keeping
no, I
it.
want no.
How
You
how
definitely
did you
guessed.
notice though? You kept looking back though.
Yeah.
No. I didn't look back. It was a case of, you know, you see something so obvious in the corner of your eye.
Mm.
You know, it makes sense that he's obviously looking at me. And then I asked my girl, I was like, oh, did you see that? She's like, yeah, he must be checking you out. Taking the compliment. I'm like, no.
And she was
no.
fine with it.
She was fine with it, obviously.
That's so weird, isn't it?
listen,
When you
listen.
think about it. Because if that was a
It's
If it
fine.
was a
to-
girl,
role
yeah, she would be
switch
more.
and a,
Yeah.
and a like,
She would-
say it was a
would-
gay
how
woman
would she
that was
react
doing
if it
it.
was a girl?
This is what I'm saying. Obviously, she would be like, well, why is she looking at you?
And, but you'd be like, you wouldn't know what to do, would you?
No, really, this is what I'm saying. It was just a bit weird because it was like, in that situation, obviously, I don't want to I'm assuming he's being nice, but it was this like I found it rude the fact that he would go and whisper and make it very obvious.
that is
he's
kind of
whispering to
rude,
a colleague.
Yeah, but imagine a girl getting that
No,
probably
even
happens
then,
to a girl on
even
a
that's rude,
daily,
though.
bro.
Just what I'm saying.
Oh, if it happened to
Nah,
I mean,
Oh,
shout
yeah.
out to the LBQT.
Oh
Okay,
wow,
fuck
man said
off.
LBQT.
All right, this guy is not a representation of
LBGT.
2.5
Was it
beards.
LBGT?
We do not
QT
support
the guest.
LBQT.
Yeah.
LGBTQX.
X.
Where's the
Yeah,
X?
X is the
What's
more
the
recent one.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Or is it Q?
Oh, right. You
Bro,
know what?
this
We
is
actually
so
sound, we
we know
sound like we're
absolutely
taking a piss.
nothing. We know nothing.
Yeah, we actually know nothing.
This is
We
not a
know
world
some.
we're exposed
Anyways,
True.
I wanted to kind of because obviously people listening don't know how we know these two, so I thought
These two in
as in
referring to
Umi
Daniel and Umi.
like we've known them for years, but obviously the listeners don't know that. So just wanna, I'll let you guys explain it, innit? Since
to.
Since they hear our voice all the time.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I'm obviously friends with Pranav first and foremost because we went to school together.
No, do you know what? It was me and Uma-chan
Well,
first.
I'm talking in my perspective.
Okay,
My
Uma-chan
perspective.
start first.
All right,
'Cause
Uma-chan,
he's like-
because you're the collective
he's
here.
the-
You link everybody together.
So
Don't make
the
this too
collective,
long.
you
The
know.
collect-
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, yeah. So as the management, so first I met Pranav in primary school.
Primary school, you get me?
So we went primary,
primary,
secondary,
Man, he was
and we
eyeing
went
him up
sixth
from
form.
primary.
I mean, bro, we did it all.
And then, whoa.
Whoa.
So-
Boys.
But yeah, so during sixth form, we met Abram and Ray, Abs and Ray, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
same.
But
old-
don't forget, we met Daniel in
Actually,
secondary.
actually, yeah. Let me go back. Secondary, yeah. Secondary, we meet. I met with Daniel. We just have goose and gaffs, the usual shebang. And then after that, sixth form with Abs and Ray. Where was it? Pranav met Abs. No, I met. So I knew Neil
Yeah.
from football back in the day.
Yeah.
Are you gonna wait? Before you
Shout out,
continue,
Neil.
are you gonna
Yeah.
start like naming names?
No,
like
not
Pranav did?
naming all of them.
No,
We're just naming
no.
them.
We're just saying the links. The only the
I
links.
shout out
Yeah,
Emma
yeah,
too.
Only the links.
For fuck's sake.
So I knew a guy
Clout
that knew a
chasers.
guy basically, and we all came together. That's
Yeah.
just to wrap it up.
Yeah. So how?
That's
Wait.
it.
So we've known each other for what? 6 years?
Yeah.
7, 6 years?
2014.
6 years,
Yeah, 6
14,
years.
yeah.
Actually,
Well, you've known Pranav and that for since primary. So
oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
I-
know
I
me and
mean,
You two
Rayon.
have known each other
we
the
known
longest.
each other for.
you know me and
Probably like
me and
15
Rayon
years.
for a while now.
maybe like 15 years,
Rotted. That's a relation. That's a marriage.
15 years.
Still ain't got
That's
the ring.
crazy. Maybe even 16. And then,
Oh shit.
Then
Yeah.
obviously
yeah, and then
Daniel.
obviously I
what
wasn't
about
that
you?
close to Daniel, to be fair.
Yeah, no, we
Let-
didn't
let him
get to.
explain it.
Yeah, we weren't friends until like year 9, year 10.
Yeah, but we knew each other in year 7
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we were in class together.
Yeah. I was, at
You
one
weren't
point I
boys.
was smart. I was in the top set for maths, English, science for the
What?
first 2 years of secondary school.
Wow,
Whoa,
you're
why,
rude.
Why are you
Wow.
reacting like that?
You know,
Why are you
I was
reacting
I
like
was
that?
in top set for the first 2 years, and then it was
That's mad.
year 8. I sort of dropped down. I don't know what to. I don't know, fucking PS3 probably until
No,
2
I
o'clock in the
can't
morning.
get over the way
whatever.
Rayon reacted. You know.
Innit?
I'm just
Violated me,
joking. I'm just
violated me.
joking.
But yeah, no, first 2 years was in top set, and then I dropped down, and then I don't know what did. No, was you in my triple science class, Pranav?
Yeah, I was.
So that's no. But
You
was
did
you in my
triple
class?
science?
Yeah, I was triple sci. No.
Was in class together
Yeah, we were in class.
with Naomi and
Yeah. 7, 8.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No. In GCSE in year 10.
Oh.
'Cause I'm trying to
yeah,
think
Miss
how-
Golden. Was that your science? No, it was you
Stop
two that were in
naming
triple
teachers,
science.
bro.
Yeah, no. Me and Umi-chan was.
Oh my
that's
days,
how
bro.
we became really close friends.
We're going back to
And
what we
oh,
did.
that's
in
what
the
I
first.
know. That's how I
It's like
think it
episode one
worked.
again.
I became close friends with Uma-chan through science because it was me, you, Ashish,
Yeah, and you lot
Yeah,
were
and
fucking
and
we
around.
were-
shout out Ashish.
Oh my days.
And then
Yeah,
I got a plug them.
madness.
And
Spanish
then,
class as well. Fuck.
Was we- was we in Spanish class
This
together?
guy, this guy moved up to up
Yeah,
sets.
I had a bit of a tour.
He had a bit of a tour.
Did you
Yeah, he moved up.
listen?
That's because I remember him being in some of my classes.
Yeah, I went up.
So
Oh,
our friendship spanned from the science. But I feel like I was friends with you
English,
before.
it was English.
Oh, mate.
Miss Masood.
Get to the point.
No,
Anyways.
Miss Masood, if you're listening, yeah, Miss Masood. Hey, if you're listening,
Who's Miss
trust
Masood?
me.
I thought it was
You
calling
know
me.
what you did. Miss Masood, you know what you did. You know what
Wow,
you did.
you man have
What did she do?
baiting like mad stuff out. You know.
Danny's
Listen,
out
listen,
here calling
listen.
out his
Aye,
teachers,
innit?
bro.
if I had a English friend in English friend. I had a friend in English
Oh,
called
friend.
Shalan. Obviously, shout out Shalan. And
English friend.
Me and her used to sit next to each other, opposite each other.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she was the one who would do all the muck about and I'd get in trouble for laughing. And it was the exact same with Umachan in science. He'd do something stupid,
What?
and then I'd get sent out for laughing.
Bro,
me and the
it's so
shish.
obvious. It's easy.
Maybe-
It's the easy victim.
Yeah, because I'd
Yeah.
laugh, but
Yeah.
I'd get wound up because I'm like, you know them ones where you're like, oh, Miss, it weren't me,
It's a
Miss,
Tur-
it weren't me. Look at him.
It's
He's
a
laughing.
Turkish thing.
He's a victim.
Look, and that happened in every class. Maths, it happened with Mr. Bakari. He was the only reason why I passed maths.
Bruv, I remember when I yacked in Spanish here. I was
You what?
You yacked in Spanish.
Yeah, I yacked in Spanish, and what was her name? Miss Watkinson.
Wait.
She was shouting
How
at
did you
me.
yak? Why did
I
you
was
yak?
ill. It was from
shout out
food.
Miss
okay.
Watkinson.
Your Spanish teacher was called Miss
Yeah.
Watkinson.
Yeah. So and then she started shouting at me. She's like, "Why are you vomiting? Stop vomiting! Stop being sick!" I was just like,
Wait, what? She
yeah.
said something.
Bruv, she was tired.
No. Do you remember Miss Lloyd's? What happened to her? Lanfranc was a mess
'cause
up
you were
school,
fat.
you know.
Bro.
You need a whole segment.
We'll
on
do
this.
we'll do a Lanfranc
You need to do
episode
a whole
another
segment
time.
on Lanfranc,
Because that
man.
shit was-
When
we'll
someone-
tell you them stories, bro. It was
When
fun.
someone pissed in a bottle.
Oh my
That was
I
peak.
can't. That happened
God.
at uni as well for us. But
That's
This is a
disgusting.
trashiest school in Croydon, which is
no, probably St Mary's.
I
man, come
remember.
on.
I remember when a
We-
I don't
when a-
call out
which is
you
a big
schools like
achievement.
that, man.
when a
Like-
when a student
Why you getting
spat
shook? You didn't even.
Yeah.
You didn't
in
even go
the
to
English teacher's coffee.
Abs has bad
Oh,
memories
That
of
was
St
probably the
Mary's.
most
Bruv.
disgusting one.
And there was a
Um,
paedophile
Do you know?
in our school as well, bro.
Do you know what's deep
Our school
though?
was fucked.
Because COVID is gonna ruin a lot of these memories for people
bruv,
who are like
we-
15,
no,
16.
Not even that, yeah, bro. Throughout that whole education, like you've ruined it. Summer's gone, and then even unis and shit, it's all done.
Yeah,
Even
everything's
for-
online.
Bro, even for us, like we in the last year, what memories have we had? Like, bro,
Yeah, COVID has changed everything.
Bro,
still.
COVID's
Yeah,
changed, and
fully.
this whole tier system's fucked. Like, I'm so confused. Like, for
They made up a new one. They made it up. They made up tier 4 because
No,
everyone
tier
knew
four-
it was
No,
tier 1,
it was
tier
a
2, tier
thing.
3.
I've heard of
I
tier
heard-
before.
I
It
heard
was a
it was a
lockdown.
thing.
It's
I heard
basically
nothing of it.
lockdown.
I
so,
heard
you know,
so
like
for you
the-
guys, if you're listening, Boris has just announced that we're going into tier 4 before Christmas in London.
Yeah.
But I swear on Christmas Day,
No, he
that's
scrapped
tier
that. They
3.
scrapped that.
That's
They
only for
scrapped
tier
it.
3.
Oh, they
Yeah, so
scrapped
tier
it.
4 you
Yeah.
can't do shit. Bro,
I
Christmas is
shout out my auntie. I
cancelled.
won't see you this
Yeah,
year.
it's basically cancelled. Like you can't do anything.
Like, I just live with my mum and my gran, bro.
Yeah, it's calm for you.
No, it's not calm for me because I want my nephews round, bro.
Oh yeah.
Kids
okay.
make Christmas.
Yeah,
fam.
Ab's got no family.
Abs is the kid.
Listen.
Abs will break the rules.
So yeah, the tier system.
Bruv,
like,
Boris is fucked, man.
yeah, I don't get it, bruv. I don't understand it. Like,
Mr. Johnson.
Bojo. Bruv, he was fucking London mayor. How the fuck
BJ,
did he do
fam.
some
No,
House of
everyone
Cards
keeps
shit?
bringing up that tweet on Twitter where he said
Oh,
this year's going to be a great year for Britain.
wow.
Everyone's just like, oh yeah, that fucking panned out well, didn't it? Great. Cheers, Boris.
It's
But-
his fault, man.
But to be fair
No,
to him though, like people just don't listen though, innit? Like,
I'm just
that's
glad.
a lot
I
of
was,
it.
I was
That's
talking
a lot
about
of
this
it.
at work, innit? Because basically, I kind of understand why some people feel sorry for him. Like, this is a time where no one wants to be a leader. Like, you don't want to be a world leader.
Don't feel sorry for him, bruv.
No, I don't
he
feel
wanted
sorry
to
for
be
him.
in that
I don't
position.
Yeah, no, I don't feel sorry for him, but I understand why some people might feel sorry for him, and like I understand it is difficult to run.
Some
a
of this is
country.
David Cameron's fault. I don't know how. It's somehow David Cameron's
Do you know what?
fault.
You're such a Twitter head.
Some of it is his head.
That-
Some
that-
of it is on his head.
but when
That
you think
exact
about
line
it-
is
No,
on
no,
Twitter.
Theresa May.
Search
Theresa
that and it'll
May.
be in a tweet.
What you're talking about COVID?
Just England in general,
He's
man.
talking about the government, everything.
Yeah,
Well,
just
Brexit-
everything.
No,
like-
that-
but no,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
but
But in
the thing
terms
is,
in
yeah,
terms
no,
of
no, no,
COVID,
to a certain extent, like to a certain extent, this like whole COVID thing, it's not Boris's fault, but the way he dealt with it, that's what the problem is.
Wuhan is free. That's where the COVID
don't,
originally.
listen, don't believe anything about China, bruv.
Yeah, no,
That's
No, no, we
true.
don't-
China is
that's
very
all
much very
allegedly, but
skeptical.
What
yeah.
I can tell
actually
you,
no,
though,
that's not my view.
the biggest example is New Zealand. Like, you know how like New Zealand's got no COVID cases now. Like,
Alright,
yeah,
shout
but
out
you
New Zealand
have
president.
to consider
This is what
the,
happens when we put
the
women in charge.
the
you have
population's
to
got, like,
consider
yeah,
the
no, no,
population
I
as well.
understand it, but
The amount of
actually-
people in
actually-
England and
actually-
London in
I
particular
actually
is
read
a
it
lot more.
earlier.
Wait, Rayon's saying something.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, I was just saying the population in the UK is and in London especially when you consider the size of the country and the amount of people that are living in it, is tight in it. It's congested. So it's bound to happen. It's difficult, especially because we're one of the world's biggest economies as well.
So there's a
You
lot
can't
of
you
trade,
can't
there's a
compare
lot of
it.
people that
You
come
can't
in and
compare
out
it
of
to
the
a
country.
country like New Zealand.
No,
but
I'll
That's
explain.
true,
I'll explain
that's
what I
true.
meant, because basically the way they dealt with it, that's what I'm talking about.
to be honest,
Like,
I see
for
I see a
example,
lot of
I
people
read-
saying that, and I don't think they've dealt with it well. I don't
No,
think they
no,
dealt
I-
with it
I-
well.
I
But
read
I'm
it,
just
bro,
saying,
I read
like,
the whole timeline for New Zealand's COVID thing. Yeah, they the thing came out in like January time, innit? start of February,
COVID
they
had
put
a
a
release
lockdown
date.
on all flights coming in from China.
International release.
then from China they stopped it. Then end of February they locked off all flights going
Yeah,
in
this is
and
the
out
thing
of the
that
country.
the
That's the
English
biggest
government
fuck.
didn't do that.
And
fully,
then-
They
fully.
didn't lock
But
off flights.
that made me
Yeah.
deep it as well. Like when we came back from Dubai, in March, like mid-March, they didn't even do like temperature tests on us. They just let us out the airplane. This is
In
mid-March,
UAE
you know.
they did.
Huh?
No,
Yeah, when we went that
Yeah,
way,
but
UAE done it.
as soon as we came back,
These
so
man
we
went
came
Dubai.
back
I
end
didn't.
of March.
And lockdown started, like,
no, we
literally
came back
immediately.
end of March, and lockdown happened immediately after. So yeah, we got back at the right time, but the lockdown happened immediately
like you
after
lot
that. And at
knew.
that point, the cases in England weren't as big.
Yeah, because you man were initially meant to go to Thailand first, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but over there it was
we
peak.
cancelled
Yeah.
it,
That
That was a
worse,
good
it
thing that you
worse, though.
cancelled.
You
that.
can go there
Yeah.
now, probably, to be honest.
Yeah,
When I think back though, like the situation when we cancelled our ticket, it wasn't that actually as bad. Like it's the same as it is now. Like we could have just went and the risk would have been the same. Really.
Yeah, but I feel like with Thailand it's a bit more uncertain, whereas Dubai, you know, it's gonna be safe.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
That's true.
it's
No,
not.
yeah,
It's,
exactly
Thailand's a
what
bit
you
more
said.
wild, bro.
Exactly what you said. Like when we flew in, they did like the temperature test on us.
Yeah.
But on the way back, when the cases were getting bigger in
England, yeah.
they didn't do any tests. They didn't like say
And where does
anything.
that come from? That
Yeah,
comes
British
from the
government.
top.
Hold
that
on,
comes
wait.
from the government. They've got to put this in
Daniel,
place.
do you believe in these conspiracy theories then? About
About
you know
COVID?
how, about
Well,
the
like the
vaccine and all of that
vaccine
stuff?
and
About
Nah.
I was at dinner. I was at dinner with my family the other day for a birthday, yeah, and one of my family members actually believed that the vaccine had a microchip in it.
Okay,
Do
no,
you
that's
lot- yeah.
reaching.
Yeah, but do you
That's
know what that is?
stupid,
Do you know what that is?
bro.
That's Facebook.
That's Facebook.
That's Facebook people.
No, you know what? Yeah.
No,
I-
I've seen people screaming this and like I'm not taking the vaccine. People refusing to take the vaccine because they think something's
To be
gonna
fair,
happen
yeah,
to
you can.
them.
You can. It's
It's
understandable to
bollocks,
have your
though.
suspicions about a vaccine that just got released and when it bypassed all these procedures.
It didn't
but-
bypass any procedures. Though.
Okay, no, it was passed
just-
through quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it got
But-
passed through.
But obviously,
relatively
it's like
quickly.
it's like when something new comes out, you're not gonna get it straight away because it's the first model.
Bro,
Or like
43.
there could be problems with it. It's like
approximately about
the
40.
first Tesla that came in, you're not gonna get that straight
No,
away,
but
are you?
approximately about 40,000 people had to get tested during the trial process, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's being used on people,
thing
and
is,
it wouldn't have got released if that wasn't the case. innit?
However, though, when anything like this comes out, especially in Europe, it's never targeted towards Black, Asian, mixed ethnicities, groups. Do you know what I mean? It's always targeted to the white male. Do you know what I mean? So when they build vaccines, it's never.
No, but they must have done a mix.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? 'Cause
they
you
have
gotta-
to do a mix though. They have to.
I would assume so. Obviously, I don't fully know.
I don't
But
know.
whenever
I've
they
heard
do
that
stuff
they
like this,
don't. I've heard
it's
that
always
they don't.
tested on the
Yeah.
white male. That's always who they test it on. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I feel like a lot of it of the sort of like conspiracy theories and people were scared to take it come from people who are not British, not white people.
No,
White people will be open to take it.
No. The way I see it, yeah, I understand the conspiracies about the health concerns. Like it that makes sense. But all this microchip stuff here, like the way
It's
I
a bit
see
excessive.
it, what makes you think you're so important that the government wants to track you?
No,
And if they
bro,
wanted to
it's
track
not.
you, they'll just, they'll just watch
exactly.
your phone.
It's not even
Like,
that. It's just
easier to track you using your
exactly.
phone than putting a microchip in your body.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. No, that's bullshit. 100%. I saw some stupid stuff about this vaccine, but I just don't personally think that the way people are going on about it, like, if you're gonna have your concerns, you have your concerns. But I just think people are
Making
over
it, like,
exaggerating.
saying there's a
It's been
microchip and shit in it.
over-exaggerated,
It's just
man.
like
Will you take it though? Will you take it?
later,
I would
later
take
down
it
the line.
If I'm forced to take it, I'll take it.
Because I saw that they said you can't fly out of Britain unless you're vaccinated.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
that's the
that's a
case, I'll
different- that's a
have to
different-
take
that's-
it.
Bro,
I'll
that's
take
what I mean. That's
That's
why
on
I
that's
take
on
it.
circumstances though.
If I just had to stay
it?
here,
I think it
wouldn't-
depends on which country you're going to or something because you can still fly
But then
out.
how does that work though? You pick and choose where you have to be vaccinated or not. That doesn't make sense to me.
No, because different countries have different laws.
Yeah,
They might
but-
not allow
but-
people
so-
who's not been vaccinated.
True.
to
So
come
that's
in.
what I'm
True,
saying.
true.
He's saying over here they'll make that law. Like you need to have
Yeah.
a certificate to prove that
No,
you've been
but-
vaccinated.
No,
Yeah, but you have to have it
this-
on your
But this is
passport
the
and
thing, yeah. They can't. This is the thing about forcing people to have a vaccine because some people might not want a vaccine. So you're restricting
You're gonna
people's.
get another protest and that.
No, you're restricting people what they can do based on if they have a vaccine or not. So it's just like
Yeah.
you can't. That's taking away someone's that's right. Someone's rights. Someone might not want to take a vaccine, but the fact that they're forced to take it because they want to do this, go to a concert, it's kind of mad.
But this, do you know what it is? I think the biggest problem, not even with the vaccine, is the fact that the people who live in England, live in Britain, do not trust the government.
Not anymore.
Not they used to.
In March around in that time, we initially
Because
trusted
if you trust
but
your
we wanted
government
it sooner.
and they bring out a vaccine, you'll be like, okay, cool, I'll take it. It cures COVID or whatever. But people do not trust their. I think in America as well, it's the same. They're like, I don't want to take. They don't trust their government enough to be like.
Yeah, but
this
look
is
who the
legit.
leaders are. Who are the two leaders?
I
That
don't
says
think
a lot.
it's the government. I think it's just like conspiracy theories on like face. It's all the fakes.
No, but because in
No,
like
they can't have
places
that
like
much
New
of a big
Zealand,
influence.
in
No,
places
they
like
do,
New Zealand,
they
you
do.
trust your government because of how they dealt with COVID. In America and in Britain, how they dealt with it would make you think, you know what?
Bruv, the way
this
America
don't
dealt
have
with
a
it is so bad though. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah, no.
we
America's
dealt with
a
it
whole
a bit.
different
We
egg.
dealt with it
Oh, yeah,
better here than
definitely.
America, but we
Definitely.
still dealt with it in a shit way. Because what did they do? They did several lockdowns, which just confused everyone. Because we were in a lockdown 2 weeks ago, and now we were out of it for 2 weeks, and now we're back in it again, which is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Bruv, I made so many plans, yeah, and it's just gone out the roof now, which is bare
we were
jarring.
meant to go on holiday, us five, isn't it? Like
This year, earlier this year,
Yeah,
to
we had to
Turkey.
cancel holiday. We probably would have gone on another one as well. That's honestly for me. That's just been the worst thing. That and gyms, bro. That's
man.
another thing. Yeah,
Gyms,
with this
bruv.
lockdown, I
I've been
didn't
going
even
at
say
6
it earlier,
a.m.
but
fam. I've never
This
done
is
that.
the
I haven't done
thing.
that before, bro.
I was
shout
gonna go
out
today.
Sanchez, yeah, my
I wa-
PT's been putting me.
I was gonna go
Where?
today. Luckily,
Is that your
bef-
PT?
Sanchez is my PT. Fam.
Why is
Yeah.
abs not?
Yeah,
Why is abs not getting
Sanchez
on
my
that?
PT.
What-
That's
Oh,
your
man.
boy, bro.
Listen,
No, I told him from
easy.
early because obviously he was
he
doing
knows
his
I don't
thing.
need a PT. We did the same course.
He was doing his thing in it with the
Like-
Sanch Fitness on Instagram. So I shouted him. I was like, look, obviously, for you to get up in this, fitness world, you're gonna need some
Clients.
like proof, a
Yeah.
client,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
So I was like,
So
listen,
you've been taking topless pictures.
something
What, like
something
that?
So I was like to him, look, I
We'll
want
put a
to get
link
back
in the
into the gym
description below.
before football starts. So he was like, cool. So he made me, what was it, like a 5-day thing, and I've been following that for about two
2 days.
2.5 weeks. You pagan. And then now we've gone into lockdown again. So I'm gonna be like, can I get a
he can
lockdown
still, he
edition?
still train. He
Yeah,
still doesn't
Nah,
need that
bro,
home
training at
workout.
home is dead.
Training along
man.
is dead,
Nah,
but
I know.
I
know, but
the
you-
last, the
it's- you
first
have to-
lockdown,
you
I
have to-
enjoyed it.
You have to
Yeah, I
make
mean, you
with
saw
what
how
got,
abs
innit?
did push-ups earlier this year, bro.
So for the listeners, if you don't know, I did a thing on Snapchat during the first pandemic where I made everybody
Do push-ups.
do like a certain
Challenges,
exercise
basically.
each day. I did
Right.
about
Sounds
what,
like you got
a
Daniel
week.
on Snapchat to get fit.
That was
Yeah,
voice
yeah.
acting.
I'm not a PT now. It was just like a joke in it, just to see people.
This is what
shit.
inspired Sanchez, apparently.
100%. I did this for like 7 days,
Allegedly.
and some of the forms
That-
on push-ups, sit-ups,
Wait, but whose was
tricep
the best?
dips.
Though? Whose was the best? Though?
Do you know
Come
what?
on.
Pranav had good form. Pranav had good form.
Jeez.
I definitely had the.
Umachan had good form, but whenever I've gone gym with Umachan, when he did the things,
Oh,
he always
no.
does this thing here where he like properly shakes. He's like his muscles are like proper on
Bro,
edge.
that's
No,
when
it
you're
was
going
just
to
He
the
shakes so much.
No,
Like,
but
he's
if you-
holding
if
that
you're
drink, his
going-
hands are shaking, bro. Like,
This guy.
This man-
I'm
this
not
man
that
is just
old. I'm
nervous.
not that old. I'm not that old. As in, nah, but
but
you
you're
know
the
when
oldest
doing-
here, so
Oh yeah, shit.
You're
But to be
20
fair-
how old is he? He's 23.
he's 20. He's the
Oh,
only one
bruh.
who's
I'm in my Jordan year.
To be fair to Umachan though, it was not as bad as abs. It was definitely not bad as abs.
Listen,
Abs-
I was
Bruv,
I was
you got the
going
name
for form,
abs,
bro.
bruv.
Bro,
You
abs
got-
did his
I wasn't going for
abs.
form.
Abs
I
did
was
his press
going
ups in
for-
the dark.
I was going for I was going for quantity over quality. That's
Quantity,
why.
yeah.
Quantity. That's not how it's meant to be.
I know.
There's no
but
point doing
it was
10
for
bad
Vance.
reps.
You
You can do
yourself
5
said
good
it
ones.
was for Vance, innit? So I just did it for Vance.
Nah.
That-
You
it
was
was
no, because
fun,
abs
though,
was
it
holding
was fun,
corn
though.
and it was getting to him.
Yeah,
You knew it was getting to him.
I was
game
banging
for
out
2 days.
50 press ups in that film.
When everyone was doing challenges and stuff, it was probably like one of the worst bits of lockdown. 'Cause, like people were
Like,
so
you're-
bored.
why is he
I
acting like
enjoyed
that?
that. I was like, shit, I've got to upload a fitness
Oh
challenge
no,
today.
those was good. Yeah, it was at least. It was
Oh,
gets
you mean about
moving.
that 5K
5K
run
run.
and all that?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
The
I was
toilet
doing
roll
them.
challenge.
yeah,
like,
and
all
you
these
mix-
That was the
challenges, bro.
dumbest one. The
There's,
toilet
like,
roll
dance
challenge.
challenges.
That made no
and-
Clapping for the
The
NHS at
5K
Thursday at
run
8
one,
p.m.
yeah. Listen,
Would you lot
don't
clap?
ever do that again.
Did you like
I
clap for the
didn't-
NHS?
I did sometimes.
I didn't clap.
I
didn't
clapped
see the-
once.
I
I
don't
think it was on the
understand.
last week.
No, honestly, I don't
clapped the
understand.
first 2
I don't
weeks.
understand
Why
why.
is no one clapping anymore?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the what I'm saying.
Because Boris, I don't know how it's his
Oh my
fault.
days, this guy.
It's his fault
He's
somehow.
ruined Christmas. He's ruined New Year's. He's ruined
Mr.
everything.
BJ.
Bro, it's,
you know
it's,
what?
it's the whole government.
But
bro.
to be fair, yeah, look, they had a November lockdown. Or was it October
Yeah,
lockdown?
no,
Whatever. November, yeah.
Yeah.
They did that November lockdown. What did they expect?
Yeah, exactly.
When
Why did they
everyone-
stop it?
Like just before Christmas.
It's not even what
Like,
did they
you know-
expect from that. It's,
no,
it's the
you know
fact you
what's-
come out of lockdown, go into tier 2, literally open everything, and then expect everything to just go down. No, then go into a tier
It's gonna
3,
go
and now
up,
we're
bro.
in
It's
tier
obviously
4.
it's gonna go up.
No, but that's exactly what they did before with the whole eat out to help out. It's
Oh,
just
that
That's what made it
No,
worse.
but this
That's
is what
made it.
It's
made
it's
it
money.
bad.
It's for money. That's all it is.
And then
No,
10
again,
p.m. lockdown.
That's what I was talking about earlier. You know when I mentioned about Boris having a tough time. The thing is, if we were in lockdown, the economy would have took a bigger hit. If
We're
we
already
were
in recession.
Yeah, no. What I'm
no,
saying
we-
is,
I
from
think we're in
from-
growth right now.
If we were in lockdown from March
no,
to
there's-
December,
surely we're in
no,
recession.
just
In
imagine
this
how
third
how
quarter, I
bad
think
the,
we've gone up.
imagine
In
how
it's
bad
growth. It depends on growth, innit?
imagine how bad the economy would have been if we were in lockdown from March all the way through to the end of the year.
But that
That-
just
that-
proves
that would be
where a
impossible, bro.
conservative party's head is at. They say money
yeah, but,
over
no,
health.
but you can't have a fucked up economy. That's not good for a conservative or like a Labour.
Labour.
Like
But is it better to
it's-
stop-start though? Because we're now
no,
going to
no,
close
it,
again.
it is worse to stop-start.
Exactly.
But at the same time, if he extended that lockdown, instead of dropping it in June or July, he could have kept going. And if he
Yeah,
stopped
but
it
do
in
you know,
March,
bro?
September, sorry.
Nah, bro,
On
you're
the-
not gonna be able to. Bruv, the British public are not that patient. We've been patient for the first 3
very
months.
ignorant.
And
Very
then
ignorant.
we're just at that point, yeah. Everyone's
All
just gonna
British
be like,
people.
I want to get out. It's summer. I want to do stuff. I want to go out. I want drinks. You wouldn't be able to tame that.
I never understand that. Why is it drinking in London is so desperate?
Oh.
Like they have to
No,
get
it's
to
not
London
just
to
in
get a
London,
drink.
It's in the
It's
UK.
Bro, the whole of
It's in
The whole UK
of
is like their thing. Like, oh, I need to go to the bar
when
to the
pubs
bar and get a
close
drink.
down,
I
that's
need it.
the end of the world, fam.
I don't think I've had a drink in a bar this whole year.
Yeah.
No, bar once. I think it was
No,
a
but a
cocktail.
lot- a
Oh
lot
no,
of
you mean
people
one bar, all bar one.
A lot of people
Ah,
work
you're funny,
long
you're funny.
hours, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and they want that at the end of the week. Like
Just
if,
go
if that's the
home.
only thing. But
imagine
that's your only.
Yeah, but if you've been at
Entertainment, you
home,
live
if you've been at home that whole time, sorry, yeah.
Imagine if you live alone as well, and that's your only.
So who are you drinking with?
Your boys, your mates.
So your
Sorry.
workmates or something. I don't know.
Okay,
Could
tell
be
them.
anything.
Oh, come round.
Why did you want
But
to?
COVID, you can't do that.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm assuming if bars are open at this point, you can mix households with 1 or 2 people, whatever. So you can invite them around. Oh, let's get a drink at mine. Or you
Is
can
it,
you-
it's not
you
just
go
one or two
outside.
people though. At a work thing, Rayon, how many people turn up to your like after work
Party.
pub?
Nah, there's a few people that everyone turns up and the pubs are packed when they're open.
Yeah, but
No, my
even
point
when-
was
even
how
when
many
you used
people
to-
turn up
even-
because
even-
Daniel said how if it's just 2 or 3 people, just invite them to your house. and
Nah,
have
but the
drinks
thing
there.
is, yeah,
Oh,
Bro, that's not the case.
Nah,
though.
but the thing
Nah,
is-
but we want people. It's not. That's not it.
No, 'cause
like,
think-
no, but stuff like bro. Do you know what this has made me realize? Yeah, British people, pub is like part of their life.
Yeah,
Like,
fully.
Pub is like it's part of their livelihood.
part of
British culture.
Yeah, bro, literally, literally, yeah, working 5 days a week to then go pub on the
Friday.
Friday night.
That's
and
their
the
highlight
Saturday.
of their year.
Bro,
Pub
that's
and
the
a cheeky
highlight of their
korma.
thing. Yeah, that's what they work all week for.
Pub, piss on the
Like,
floor,
That's
go
like-
home to wife,
That's
don't have
vibes.
sex because we don't
Beat
love
her
each
up a
other.
little.
Oh wait,
Hey, whoa.
Daniel's mixed
British
race, so
culture.
he can say that because he's got half white.
My
genes.
dad is European.
This guy, he doesn't
my
claim
dad
that he's
is
white. He doesn't
Croatian.
claim that he's
That's
white.
white.
No, I am. No,
Where's he
listen,
from?
listen.
Daniel, where's
That's
he
a
from?
whole different
Daniel,
subject.
where is he from? What
That's
country is he from?
My dad's Croatian.
Yeah, and Croatian people are.
They're white.
There you go.
I didn't
That was
know.
my point.
Nobody said.
No one said white people.
I didn't say I wasn't
we
white.
Said,
I
we
am
said
white.
British culture.
But I'm saying he's not British.
Oh, abs get cancelled. You're
He's
saying
not
white
British.
people are the same.
He's European.
Oh
That's a
my
whole
days.
different. there's a whole
But
different
it's
I'm
culture
just-
over
he's
there.
white
That's
and
Yeah, but I'm
Eastern
not.
saying
Do
is-
you know what? The thing is, yeah, that's Western culture. Going back to the point where we're
No,
talking
it's
about.
not so much Western culture.
Yeah, because
I mean,
even in
going out
America,
to bars
even
and that.
yeah, bars,
But
clubs.
pubs are a British thing.
Pubs are a British thing, but
Yeah.
drinking, I feel like it's a Western.
It's
thing.
No, I feel like is it
Drinking
not
in general.
Irish? Pubs.
Yeah, I was gonna think. I was
Pubs
thinking
might be
that.
Irish.
I don't
'cause
know.
In America, a lot of pubs are claimed
Oh,
as
you can get
Irish
Irish-
yeah,
pub.
yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
You know what I
because
mean?
there's a lot
No,
of
that's 'cause
Irish
it- yeah,
immigrants.
there's a lot-
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
there's
fine.
a lot of Irish
United
people.
Kingdom / island, like that part of the world, innit?
Yeah, fuck
Well,
Scotland.
when you say more Western, I
Whoa,
mean,
whoa, whoa! Why?
No, do you know what? I've
Scotland are
never
in the
been to
UK,
Scotland.
bro.
I don't want to go to Scotland anytime soon.
Why?
Why?
You sound like Umi.
What's in
I
Scotland?
used to live there.
Yeah, I know. Edinburgh.
did you actually?
Wait,
Edinburgh.
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 Which one used to live in Glasgow?
Yeah,
that's
you
mad.
didn't know that.
No.
We,
I didn't
Wait,
know that.
Umachan,
We
you
talk-
lived in
we talked about this
Glasgow.
before.
Yeah, my sister.
when we were about to
My
go
sister was
Brighton.
born there.
I
Your
didn't
sister
know
was
this,
born
bro.
in
That's
Scotland.
mad.
Yeah.
That's why she don't chat to me. It all makes sense.
Wait, so are you saying Scottish people are racist? Is that what you're saying?
No, I've met
No,
plenty
Scottish
of
people are nice,
lovely
man.
Scottish people. Shout out
Yeah.
to Scottish people. They're lovely.
Probably better.
I just don't like that place. It's cold. It's always cold.
Do you like the Scottish accent?
No.
No, it's quite.
What accents do you like?
I know. So
I
this is
like
no
Irish accents.
Essex accent. Yeah, when it's not
Oh my
too
days,
strong.
Of course,
man.
Daniel
It's
likes the
nice.
Essex accent.
No.
No.
I was with my girlfriend in Selfridges, and the person that was serving us, I think I'm assuming she was from Essex because she had that. Yeah, you're alright. I'll wrap this for ya. You know, it's a nice accent when it's not too strong, like
Oh,
that. When it's a
no,
bit
I don't-
soft.
Do you know what
He
accent I
just
like?
liked her flirt.
Bro, alright, okay.
No. I was
Why
with
we
my
talking about
girlfriend.
Sorry, going back to
Thank
the
you very
point.
much.
Going
I
back
love
to
the
the point.
Scouse accent.
Going back to the
Ew,
point
man.
about pubs, yeah.
I was
I've just searched
Manchester
up.
accent.
I've just searched up that the first pub was opened in. Can you not guess?
France.
No, in England.
Oh,
Oh fuck!
like
What did I say?
1500s
Nah.
Part of the culture.
earlier.
Yumi-chan?
What? 1700s.
Nah.
Oh,
Older.
The first pub.
When was the first World War again?
500 BC.
Man said first fucking World War.
When was the first World War?
1914.
This guy
1914.
just said
Yeah.
500 BC.
Okay, so it was defo 1920.
What? No, it's
Let me guess.
560
Wait.
AD.
What the fuck?
See, I was
Whoa.
right.
Why'd you expect us to know that shit,
No,
bro?
this is a BC.
Yeah,
You're-
500
This man said
BC.
BC before Christ.
You're 1,000 years off.
Okay, bro, I was the closest, no?
Yeah, you was the
you were
closest. It's true. That's mad. That's how you know
That's
drinking
mad.
in this country is like a big culture thing for them.
500 AD, you know.
Basically, when Jesus Christ died, they just
Is that
thought,
when?
fuck it.
Is that when?
Oh my days.
Let's just open up a
What?
pub.
500 years later. What?
You didn't hear it. The viewers would have heard that.
I'll listen back to it. Fuck.
What are you lot saying for Christmas, though?
Oh yeah, that's what it's about.
Christmas is
Well,
in a
we'll
We'll
week's
start with
time.
Yumi-chan. We'll start with Yumi-chan.
Do you
What's
celebrate
Christmas
Christmas
like
first
in a
of all?
Turkish household, Imichan?
It's non-existent.
Wait, do you eat turkeys?
To be fair,
Oh, you're wet.
I cut that out. That is horrible.
No,
That was
no.
horrible.
Leave that in.
That was a horrible joke.
we do celebrate New Year's like Christmas, so you get a turkey and
New Year's like Christmas.
yeah.
Oh, so you,
Oh, so you celebrate New Year's like
Is
how
it the
people
year of the
celebrate
turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
this man's being disrespectful.
Turkey
Why is he
break.
saying that, man?
As in,
Come on, Ray, man.
They
We-
do
I'm waiting for your
the-
marsh to invite me. to
We
be
basically got the same flag, Ray. Can't do that.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's just different
Turkish,
colours.
Pakistan.
That's different colours.
Man said red.
Well,
versus green.
To be fair, we have 3 Asian households here, so I don't know.
No,
Obviously,
we all live in one household.
You're
Yeah.
funny. You're funny, you're funny. Obviously, I don't know who's. Abs, you celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, my family does, but like not in a religious way.
Yeah,
We
this
just
guy
have,
goes
like,
church,
family-
bruv.
Oh, shut up, bruv. We just have family come over and stuff.
Do you
innit?
not go temple on Christmas Day?
Why
Why the
would
fuck
we
would
go temple on
Christmas
Christmas
Day?
Day?
Do you go to mosque on Christmas Day?
I could, yeah.
No, but do you?
Sometimes.
You're chatting. You're
Daniel,
chatting shit.
whe'd you go?
What do you mean? Where?
Where'd
You're
you go for
Christian,
Christmas?
innit? You're Christian.
Yeah, yeah. If a Christmas, wait, when's Christmas this year? Friday.
Yeah.
So I'll probably go to church on a Sunday. It's mandatory. Like I basically get forced to go. Like I don't really go to church.
Oh, you get forced?
like that. My mum says I have to go, and
Oh,
it's just
right.
part of the it's just
Oh,
part
that's
of
good, though.
Christmas now. Like you go on a Sunday, you say your
Tradition.
thanks for the year. But yeah, no. Christmas, it's just me and my mum. You know, my mum cooks the food. She does her thing.
You
celebrate.
You just sit there playing PlayStation.
But I won't lie. Most of the time, I get up in the morning. We have a good breakfast, and we have a buck fizz.
What's
and
a buck
then
fizz?
It's orange juice and champagne.
Oh.
Yeah.
I might try that this
Classy,
year.
classy.
Usually just have
Um,
champagne.
And then most of the time, I've got a new game or a new console, and I'll just
Nice.
fuck off in my room and just stay in there.
Wow.
But as I've got
So wait. Listen, listen.
This is when I was younger. This is when I was younger.
Christmas Day.
On
Nah,
Christmas
let-
Day,
let him
it's
finish.
just him and his mum. His mum works hard to get the Christmas present. His mum, and
I'm
he
enjoying
just,
the Christmas present.
and he just enjoys the Christmas present with the door shut in his
No,
yard.
that was when I was a lot younger. That
Yeah,
was when
fair
I was
enough. Fair enough. No, to be
As I've
fair,
gotten
fair
over,
enough.
obviously,
I'm joking.
I appreciate my mum. I take time. We do what we usually watch a movie or going up like movie marathon or whatever.
Oh, love that.
And
Harry
we
Potter.
always
Yes.
have
Home
shortbread.
Alone.
We always have shortbread as well. That's like a tradition in my household as well.
Man's
But
having
Oh,
mim-
like them
mimosas
Scottish
and
biscuits?
what-
yeah, they're
Oh,
so
I
nice.
thought you didn't
But
like Scotland.
the past, that's the one thing I can accept from them. But
Haggis.
the past 2 years, I've gone to my auntie's house and like had a big like celebration. Unfortunately, this year, obviously that's not gonna happen
Who's it? Because of Boris.
because of Boris. Boris ruining my
Oh,
Christmas.
so we're linking everything to Boris. Yeah?
This is
Yeah,
this is
pretty
a
much.
this is a Boris Johnson hate club right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, fuck it.
But yeah, basically,
Oh,
I love Christmas. I
Yeah.
love Christmas.
I love Christmas. It's
I
all
love
about
Christmas.
family coming together, really.
Christmas is a
Yeah,
bit
that's
weird.
what it is. That's what it is.
I love Christmas.
Christmas is a bit
I like-
weird
So
for
do
me
you
this time.
So, what'd you guys do? Did you guys do presents as well, Imi-chan?
I
Could, could,
Go on.
could do, but like it's not like a.
It's not
thing-
deep.
Yeah, like if you didn't, it wouldn't be.
Basically, you giving gifts to each other is just more of a here's a gift for you rather than I'm
Yeah.
giving you a gift for
present
Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Mm,
I hear
fair
that. I hear
fair
that.
enough.
That's fair enough.
Christmas time's always nice.
Marianne, do you do gifts?
No, we don't do gifts, but we'll do a big dinner. But to be honest with you, even though like obviously I'm Muslim and that, I don't really
And that.
like
Shout out
I
the
don't
Muslims.
I don't like I like Christmas. I like the whole festivity and the mood.
Do you have a
Like,
tree?
You know the Christmas vibe? No, we don't have a tree, but I mean like seeing everyone's lights in the evening, and like the lights in London.
It brings warmth and
Usually-
togetherness.
Yeah, like like all the snacks that you have, like the mince pies and that.
Does it
I like the vibe.
does it annoy you
I like
that,
the vibe.
that,
He's
that
just on
Christmas is sort of like, I'm trying to understand this from like a Asian perspective, right? If you're like someone that's just come over here when you're a lot older, does it annoy you that Christmas is sort of shoved down your throat a little bit when you're in London, in Britain?
I don't
Bruv,
really.
bruv,
wait,
I
hold
was
on,
born
wait,
here.
wait.
That's what I'm saying. No,
I
I'm
don't-
saying.
yeah,
Imagine you
I
come
don't
here
really,
when
I
you're
don't-
older.
Oh, when you're older.
Like, say you come from like a very
I don't think
heavy
you
Muslim
can.
country
To be
and you
fair,
come to London.
I don't think you should. I
and-
don't think you should feel like that, because if you went to an Islamic country, there's like you'll hear the call to prayer every time, like 5 times. When we were in Dubai, we would hear it 5 times a day, or if you go to Turkey, you'll hear it 5 times a day. If you're a British person and you move there, then like there's something you just have to deal with, innit?
Yeah,
Like, if we're coming to this country, it's
Just respect
Right.
the thing, innit?
it's a Christian country, like Church of England, all that. Then
Shout out
obviously-
Church of England.
then obviously you have to live in like by
Respecting
the laws
that
of the land,
country's-
innit? Like
yeah.
you have to respect the country's traditions as well. So I don't like even the whole thing where people were like, oh, like there had to be a lockdown for Eid, but you know you relaxed it when it was Christmas. I just feel like you can't really moan about that stuff, because if you was
That's
in an
fair.
Islamic country,
They wouldn't even
Eid
celebrate
would be
Christmas, would they?
Eid would be
wouldn't, yeah.
prioritized more than anything.
Pretty sure it's
else.
banned.
But the thing is, right? So you see,
Man
you
said
see,
it's
you see
banned.
your attitude towards it is, you know, I'm in a Christian country. That's how it's gonna be. Like, get on with
Exactly.
it, sort of
Yeah.
thing.
And you just gotta make the most of it. Like, do you know, I've grown up with it, so for me, it's like
Just learn to embrace it.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just embrace it. But
Because
obviously,
there's no
obviously
point-
not to do anything to like. Obviously, if we celebrate it, it's against our religion, innit? So we wouldn't get a tree and give presents and all that. Sort
But you
of
can
stuff.
still enjoy it with family,
But you
have a
can
good
still,
time.
yeah, have a family gathering,
mean-
have a meal. Like, since turkeys are on offer, even in the halal butchers, you could get them as well.
Yeah.
But then when
There's no
when
point. There's no harm in like celebrating, is there? Because otherwise you're just gonna be sat at home annoyed at the world.
Because like we said before, Christmas isn't like a religious celebration anymore, is it? It's just like a festival now.
It's
Like,
a
it's
like
it's
I
like a
feel like
celebration
not
for
that many people
everything.
use it as a religious purpose anymore. It's
Yeah,
more. It's more.
that's why everyone can
It's
get
consumerism.
involved. Like whether you're Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, like whatever, you can get involved in Christmas. I feel like because it's like a holiday instead of
Yeah.
a
it's
religious.
just a holiday of
celebration.
giving.
Yeah, it's like it's a positive thing. So
But then,
why not?
as I was gonna say earlier, when, like as you said, when you come to England, like sort of people just accept, you know, it's a Christian country and Christmas is all around when it's Christmas time. But whenever I've seen British people go to, for instance, there was an example. There was a girl who went to Turkey. I don't know if she got a nose job or a boob job or something, and there was a call to prayer. She was complaining. She put like this long Instagram story up saying, "Oh, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to fucking sleep, and they're making noises outside."
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
remember
the
this.
British people, especially when they go abroad, they're
Ignorance,
so
ignorance.
ignorant.
Yeah.
Because they go to France, they expect everybody to talk English. They go to Spain and expect everybody to talk English. If you're going to these countries, people aren't going to talk English. They're not going to have the same exact culture as you do. And that's just how British people are. When people come to Britain though and to London, they have to accept, you know, what's happening in this country rather than when they go somewhere else they accept that what's happening there. They don't. They just go there and think, "Oh yeah, I'm British. You know, we're the bigger country or whatever." And
I feel like a lot of people love to complain.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
that's what the world's become.
There are
Where you
people who
just
literally deal with
the
complaints.
Yeah.
That's a job. Imagine that.
Complaining going on.
You can get paid to deal with people's complaints.
bruv,
Yeah.
people complaining are just jarring. Like, just fucking live with it and just fucking move on. Like, what
The
else?
thing
is
is,
there
it
to do?
doesn't. The thing is, it doesn't stop anyone from doing their own thing. Like, I feel like even if you don't want to celebrate Christmas, don't in it. Like,
It's your choice.
yeah, it's your choice. Like, mosques are still open. Like,
Do your own
Do you know what I
thing,
mean?
do your
Huh?
own thing type thing.
exactly. But we will wrap it up for this week.
Well, yeah, I mean, talking
Out
about
of time.
Christmas, and hopefully you guys have a good Christmas.
Yeah, hopefully everyone's safe. No one's
No one's breaking the law, and everyone's
Yeah.
family's safe.
Remember,
Yeah.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's all Boris.
Everyone, just get out of
just
London
want
while
to
you
end it
can.
on that.
No, don't encourage that. You'll get arrested. I saw on Metro News. But everyone, enjoy your Christmas. Stay safe. This is
Daniel. Appreciate you.
thank you for
You'll
coming
be
on
here
this
next
week.
week.
Yes, sir.
This is a special episode.
Yeah,
for this week, so-
you'll be here next week if you're lucky.
Myself,
If
I'm
we
lucky.
get the
Man said
call
if
up.
you're lucky.
I
You
took
get the
over.
call up.
I mean, that's because you got a fucking loud mouth.
Guest
Follow
star.
me on Twitter.
Oh no, don't follow. We don't accept any.
No.
You need to pay us for a promotion.
You know what? I'll put their social media.
Links in the
let's
description.
go.
Links
Yeah.
in the description.
Yeah.
down
My
below.
followers are going down.
They're losing the clout. But anyways, yeah, enjoy Christmas, guys. We'll see you next week. And it's been 2.5 Beers, the podcast. I'm Pranav.
Like, subscribe.
Rayon.
Daniel, hello.
Umi.